If you've been watching the market lately, you've seen it. The era of cheap, bulletproof classics is fading. The bikes that used to sit for months are gone in hours. Sellers are raising prices, collectors are scooping up the clean ones, and riders are learning the hard way that modern machines don't deliver the same honesty or longevity. That's why today we're looking at 15 classic motorcycles you can still buy for a bargain and keep forever. These are the overbuilt workhorses from the golden years, the ones designed to survive decades, not just warranties. And make sure you watch till the end, because the top pick is the one bike future riders will wish they bought while it was still cheap. Number 15. Honda Shadow 750. There are machines that never try to impress you, yet earn your respect mile after mile. This one built that reputation by staying loyal to riders long after flashier cruisers faded from memory. It carried the look of early 80s steel, but its real strength came from the calm confidence it brought to the road. Nothing about it demanded attention. Everything about it delivered consistency. Many riders valued how approachable it felt, especially on long stretches where comfort mattered more than horsepower wars. The Shadow settled into a steady rhythm that made back roads, small towns, and slow climbs feel like familiar company. It rewarded smooth hands, handled imperfect pavement without complaint, and offered the kind of stability riders trusted when sunset was getting close and the next stop was still miles ahead. What kept this machine in garages for decades was its refusal to complicate the riding experience. Routine maintenance stayed simple. Common issues remained predictable, and parts were easy to source. It was built for riders who believed a motorcycle should be a partner, not a project. That is why it opens this list of classics you can buy for little and keep for life. It delivered 45 horsepower from a 745 cubic centimeter engine on later models, with early versions using a 750 cubic centimeter configuration, produced 47 pound-feet of torque, used a single front disc and rear drum braking system, rode on conventional telescopic forks with dual rear shocks, carried a wet weight of approximately 550 pounds depending on year and trim, offered a 29-inch seat height, and started around $2,600. The next entry carries that same spirit with a different kind of strength. Number 14. Suzuki GS850. There is a certain kind of strength found in motorcycles that were built with no agenda beyond lasting a lifetime, and the GS850 earned that reputation the hard way. It came from an era when engineers valued durability over flash, and riders quickly learned that this machine could take long miles, rough pavement, and the weight of real travel without losing its composure. Its presence was steady rather than loud, and that steadiness became its greatest calling card. Many long-distance riders trusted the GS850 because it felt planted even when the day ran long and the weather turned questionable. The broad seat, calm handling, and balanced power delivery made it a dependable companion on roads that punished lesser machines. It carried itself with the quiet confidence of a bike built to serve rather than to impress. And that humility resonated with riders who cared about reliability above anything else. Years later, the GS850 remains a reminder of how valuable honest engineering can be. Owners praise how easily it accepts routine maintenance and how rarely it complains about being used for what it was built for. It belongs on this list because longevity is not an accident. It is proof of thoughtful design executed well. It delivered between 55 and 70 horsepower from an 849 cubic centimeter engine depending on model year, produced 48 pound-feet of torque, carried a wet weight of roughly 570 pounds, offered a 31.5-inch seat height, and started around $2,900. The next entry carries its own kind of lasting confidence. If you're enjoying this breakdown of timeless machines, make sure to like the video, subscribe for more rider-focused content, and share your thoughts as we move through the list. Your voice helps shape which classic bikes we highlight next. Number 13. Yamaha Virago 750. There is a certain kind of spirit in machines that blend rebellion with dependability. and the Virago earned its place through that balance. It brought a fresh approach to cruising at a time when riders expected comfort without sacrificing character. The Virago delivered a distinct rumble, a low stance, and a willing pull that made everyday roads feel confident and uncomplicated. Many riders found that the Virago carried the kind of personality usually reserved for larger machines, yet it remained easy to handle. It settled into long miles with a calm attitude, and its light feel helped riders navigate city streets or open highways without strain. The design was simple, clean, and focused on giving riders a machine they could trust. What kept the Virago relevant for decades was its ability to deliver real value through minimal maintenance and a dependable engine. Owners often praised how readily it started, how smoothly it cruised, and how it held its character even after years of steady use. It became a favorite for riders who wanted something unique yet reliable. It delivered 55 horsepower from a 748 cubic centimeter engine, produced 44 pound-feet of torque, used a single front disc and rear drum braking system, carried a wet weight of 485 pounds, offered a 27-inch seat height, and started around $2,900. The next machine brings its style of lasting strength. If you want the same proven gear I use on long rides, helmets, gloves, maintenance tools, everything's linked down in the description. Number 12. Kawasaki Vulcan 800. There is a steady confidence in machines built for real riding rather than showroom glitz, and this one carried that quality from the moment it rolled out. The Vulcan arrived during a decade crowded with louder options, yet it quietly proved that a middleweight cruiser could hold its own through comfort, torque, and everyday ease. Riders appreciated the way it settled into the road with a smooth pulse that made long hours feel manageable rather than demanding. What made the Vulcan memorable was its balance between strength and comfort. The seating position welcomed riders of different heights. The throttle response stayed predictable, and the chassis carried its weight without feeling heavy at low speeds. It delivered the kind of ride that invited confidence, even on unfamiliar routes. Many owners held onto it because it rarely asked for more than routine care, and it rewarded that care with years of dependable travel. It delivered 55 horsepower from an 805 cubic centimeter engine, produced 45 pound-feet of torque, used a single front disc and rear drum braking system, offered a 27.6-inch seat height, and started around $5,000. Number 11. Honda Magna 750. There are machines that hide their true nature until the road opens up, and the Magna earned its reputation by surprising riders who expected only a modest cruiser. Beneath its relaxed posture lived a spirit shaped by real performance, the kind that revealed itself with a smooth rush of power and a willingness to pull far stronger than its size suggested. Riders quickly learned that this machine blended comfort and muscle in a way few cruisers of its era could match. What made the Magna memorable was not only its strength, but how approachable that strength felt. The throttle delivered clean response, the seating position stayed friendly on long rides, and the chassis carried itself with the calm confidence of a machine built to be enjoyed, not wrestled. It kept vibration low, offered stable cornering, and encouraged riders to stretch the day a little farther before heading home. Many owners still speak of it as a dependable partner that never lost its enthusiasm for the open highway. Longevity sealed its legacy. With routine care, the Magna stayed eager across decades, holding its character even as newer designs appeared. Its blend of comfort, reliability, and hidden power made it a cruiser riders respected long after its production years passed. It delivered 80 horsepower from a 748 cubic centimeter engine, produced 47 pound-feet of torque, used dual front disc brakes with a rear drum braking system, rode on telescopic front forks with dual rear shocks, carried a wet weight of approximately 540 pounds, offered a 28-inch seat height, and started around $6,299. Number 10. Kawasaki ZR7. There are machines that win riders over not with flash, but with quiet competence. The ZR7 built its following through steady strength and a workhorse attitude that kept it grounded even when rivals chased trends. It offered the kind of simplicity older riders appreciate, free from unnecessary electronics and focused on the fundamentals that make a bike dependable for decades. Many owners praised how approachable it felt on day one. The throttle response came smooth, the gearing stayed friendly in town, and the chassis handled rough pavement with a calm steadiness that inspired trust. It became a favorite for riders who wanted something honest, durable, and strong enough to carry real mileage without complaint. In a world of bold claims and marketing noise, the ZR7 delivered through reliability that showed up ride after ride. The bike's durability became central to its appeal. Long-term owners regularly crossed high mileage marks with normal maintenance and sensible care. Its straightforward design made servicing easier than on many modern machines, and parts support remained strong thanks to its shared engineering lineage. It stood as proof that a machine does not need to shout to earn respect. It delivered 76 horsepower from a 738 cubic centimeter engine, produced 46 pound-feet of torque, used dual front disc brakes with a rear disc braking system, carried a wet weight of 461 pounds, offered a 30.1-inch seat height, and started around $5,499. Number 9. Yamaha XS11. Powerful machines often reveal their character not through noise, but through the steady assurance that they can handle whatever the road demands. That is where the XS11 left its mark. It carried an unshakable presence, the kind that made riders feel they had endless strength beneath them, without needing to force the bike to prove anything. Its confidence came naturally, and that is why so many long-distance riders trusted it for serious miles. What set the XS11 apart was the way it blended sheer force with surprising smoothness. Even at highway speeds, the engine stayed calm, the chassis felt planted, and the ride rewarded a relaxed hand. Older riders appreciated how easily it ate pavement without losing composure. It required respect, but it returned that respect with durability and a sense of stability rare for its era. Reliability became its signature. Many owners pushed far beyond expected mileage, with only routine care, proving the engine's endurance again and again. The bike's strong frame, broad power band, and mature road manners helped it stand out as a machine built for riders who value strength that lasts, not trends that fade. It earned loyalty through performance that held up over decades. It delivered 95 horsepower from a 1,098 cubic centimeter engine, produced 65 pound-feet of torque, used dual front disc brakes with a rear disc braking system, carried a wet weight of 635 pounds, offered a 31.9-inch seat height, and started around $3,999. Number 8. Suzuki Intruder 800. Some machines win riders over by finding the perfect middle ground between attitude and approachability. The Intruder did exactly that, carrying a low, stretched stance that looked bold while remaining friendly enough for long days in the saddle. It delivered the classic cruiser silhouette without punishing the rider, and that balance helped it build a loyal following that still holds strong. The Intruder earned respect by feeling settled and confident on the road. The bars fell naturally to hand, the seat stayed comfortable for long hours, and the engine delivered a steady, unstrained pull. Its predictable manners in traffic and calm rhythm on open roads made it appealing to riders who wanted reliability and style without stepping into heavyweight territory. Durability strengthened its reputation, with the engine, cooling system, and chassis holding up well under routine care. It proved how effective a straightforward, purposeful design can be when every component is built to last. It delivered 50 horsepower from a 799 cubic centimeter engine, produced 48 pound-feet of torque, used a front disc brake with a rear drum braking system, rode on telescopic front forks with a single rear shock, carried a wet weight of 483 pounds, offered a 27.6-inch seat height, and started around $5,299. Number 7. Kawasaki KZ900. Strength and simplicity often define the machines riders remember most, and few captured that balance better than the KZ900. It carried the presence of a true muscle bike, while keeping its manners grounded, giving riders a sense of authority without demanding constant correction. This was a machine that felt ready for real roads, real miles, and real riders who valued honest power. The KZ900 earned lasting appeal by handling everyday riding with strong, steady acceleration, confident cornering, and a comfortable, familiar layout that made long miles effortless. Riders valued its dependable character as the years passed. Its reputation grew further when police departments adopted the platform, proving its durability. With routine care, the engine delivered decades of service, establishing the KZ900 as a symbol of reliability and strength when riders needed both. It delivered 82 horsepower from a 903 cubic centimeter engine, produced 56 pound-feet of torque, used dual front disc brakes with a rear drum braking system, rode on telescopic front forks with dual rear shocks, carried a dry weight of roughly 490 to 510 pounds depending on trim, offered a 31-inch seat height, and started around $2,199. The next machine continues the tradition of dependable muscle. If you appreciate content built for riders who value truth, history, and dependable machines, take a moment to subscribe. It ensures you never miss a deep dive into the motorcycles that still matter and the stories that shaped the road we ride today. Number 6. Honda Nighthawk 750. Every rider remembers a machine that simply made life easier, the kind that never argued, never demanded attention, and always felt ready at a moment's notice. The Nighthawk filled that role with quiet confidence. It became a trusted companion for riders who valued dependability over drama, offering a smooth and predictable experience that held up through years of real-world use. The Nighthawk earned its appeal by handling daily riding with relaxed ergonomics, natural controls, and steady, predictable power that worked equally well in tight city traffic and open road cruising. Riders valued its low-fuss nature. Durability cemented its reputation, with owners reporting high mileage and few issues. Its simple design made maintenance easy, and strong parts support kept it practical. With consistent care, it delivered years of dependable, worry-free riding. It delivered 75 horsepower from a 747 cubic centimeter engine, produced 48 pound-feet of torque, used dual front disc brakes with a rear drum braking system, rode on telescopic front forks with dual rear shocks, carried a dry weight of approximately 462 pounds, offered a 30.5-inch seat height, and started around $4,599. Number 5. Yamaha XJ700 Maxim. There is a certain appeal in a machine that mixes old-school muscle with a touch of refinement, creating a ride that feels both familiar and unexpectedly lively. The Maxim captured that balance with a stance that looked ready for the open road and an engine eager to respond the moment the throttle moved. It carried the spirit of the 80s without the rough edges, giving riders a blend of strength and smoothness that aged remarkably well. The Maxim earned its reputation through versatility, handling commuting, weekend rides, and spirited stretches with equal confidence. Its relaxed seating, natural controls, and predictable power delivery made it approachable even on long days. Durability only deepened its appeal. With routine care, the engine stayed strong, the chassis remained sturdy, and the simple design avoided needless issues. it became a trusted companion for riders who valued a machine that worked reliably year after year. It delivered 85 horsepower from a 698 cubic centimeter engine on the XJ700X version, produced 46 pound-feet of torque, used dual front disc brakes with a rear drum braking system, carried a wet weight of roughly 460 to 470 pounds depending on trim, offered a 31.1-inch seat height, and started around $3,699. The next entry shaped an era with its balanced strength. Number 4. Suzuki GS750. Every generation has a machine that sets a quiet standard, the kind riders return to long after trends fade. The GS750 earned that place by delivering strength without harshness and reliability without demanding constant attention. It carried itself with the steadiness of a bike built for real roads and real riders, offering a solid foundation that inspired confidence from the first mile. The GS750 balanced power and control with ease, offering a comfortable seating position, clean responses, and a smooth surge suited for relaxed cruising or spirited riding. It represented an era of machines built to endure. Its longevity secured its reputation, with owners logging impressive mileage through routine care. A durable engine, stable chassis, and strong parts support made it a trusted companion for riders who needed a machine that worked as hard as they did. It delivered 63 horsepower from a 743 cubic centimeter engine, produced 43 pound-feet of torque, used dual front disc brakes with a rear drum braking system, rode on telescopic front forks with dual rear shocks, carried a dry weight of 478 pounds, offered a 30.5-inch seat height, and started around $2,399. The next entry brings a uniquely American blend of muscle and agility. Number 3. Harley-Davidson FXRS Superglide 2. There are machines that mark a turning point, moments when a manufacturer listens to riders and delivers something that feels purpose-built for the road. The FXRs stood at the center of that moment. It brought a tighter frame, cleaner handling, and a sense of balance that surprised riders who expected only straight-line muscle. This was a Harley that leaned with intention and held its line with confidence. The FXRs connected rider and machine with natural ease, offering ideal mid-controls, a comfortable seat, and a stable chassis that carried the familiar V-twin pulse with refined handling. It bridged tradition and evolution. Its longevity earned deep loyalty as owners praised the strong motor, dependable frame, and simple, thoughtful engineering that kept it authentic, capable, and respected for decades. It remains a benchmark for riders who value lasting performance today. It delivered 64 horsepower from a 1,340 cubic centimeter engine, produced 72 pound-feet of torque, used dual front disc brakes with a rear disc braking system, rode on telescopic front forks with dual rear shocks, carried a dry weight of approximately 550 pounds, offered a 28.5-inch seat height, and started around $6,999. The next machine blends classic reliability with timeless versatility. Number 2, Honda CB750 Nighthawk. Every rider can name a machine that never tried to impress with theatrics, yet earned respect through consistency and composure. The Nighthawk stood firmly in that category. It welcomed new riders without feeling timid and supported seasoned riders without feeling soft. The experience was calm, controlled, and reassuring in a way that made the bike feel like an old friend from the first ride. The Nighthawk impressed riders by handling daily use with ease, offering smooth throttle response, steady mid-range pull, and a comfortable seating position that made long rides practical. Its quiet reliability earned deep respect. Longevity strengthened its legacy as owners logged high mileage with simple care, thanks to a durable engine, easy maintenance, and a design that gave riders no reason to let it go for many years on the road. It delivered 75 horsepower from a 747 cubic centimeter engine, produced 48 pound-feet of torque, used dual front disc brakes with a rear drum braking system, rode on telescopic front forks with dual rear shocks, carried a dry weight of 473 pounds, offered a 30.5-inch seat height, and started around $4,599. The next machine shaped motorcycling history like few others ever have. Number 1. Honda CB754. Every so often, a machine arrives that reshapes the entire landscape, not through marketing or hype, but through undeniable capability. The 4 changed everything the moment riders felt its smooth surge of power and heard the steady hum that set a new expectation for refinement. It carried an authority that did not need to be announced. The experience spoke for itself, mile after mile. The 4 earned its legendary status by delivering strength, balance, and reliability, once seen only in specialty machines. Its predictable handling, confident braking, and smooth power set a new standard that still feels modern. Longevity sealed its legacy, with engines running for generations and frames aging gracefully. Passed down as heirlooms, the 4 marked the moment motorcycling embraced dependable, lasting performance over compromise. It delivered 67 horsepower from a 736 cubic centimeter engine, produced 44 pound-feet of torque, used a single front disc brake with a rear drum braking system, rode on telescopic front forks with dual rear shocks, carried a wet weight of roughly 462 to 480 pounds depending on early model variation, offered a 31-inch seat height, and started around $1,495. Those are the classics you can still buy cheap and keep forever. If you've owned one or you're thinking about picking one up, share your mileage, fixes, and stories in the comments. This community learns from real riders. And if you enjoyed the ride today, go ahead and like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss the next deep dive. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.